So let's get to know more about Muhammad bin Qasim in detail and more precisely so that you are able to understand his personality more closely. So before the advent of Islam in Sindh, before Muhammad bin Qasim conquered Sindh, who ruled Sindh? So it was Raja Tahir who was ruling Sindh at that time, and mainly he was in the area of Sakhar, which is a city in Sindh right now as well. Today in today's Sindh as well. And who was Raja Tahir? He was a Hindu Maharaja, and he was very cruel as well. That is what our historical textbooks tell us. And he was not a very kind Maharaja, and he had been very evil in his actions. What did Hajjaj bin Yusuf do? In 1712, what he did was he was the governor of Iraq, and he sent Muhammad bin Qasim to rescue and recover the looted ships, as we as we discussed in the previous lecture, that he looted the ships. So he recovered them. Muhammad bin Qasim recovered those ships which came under the attack of the pirates in the ocean, in the sea at that time. The pirates had the support of Hindu king Sindh of whose name was Raja Tahir, as we discussed previously. तो जो ships थी वो basically they attacked the Muslim ships because they were backed by Raja Tahir, but Raja Tahir denied that he was not a part of it and he cannot do anything about it. What happened after Muhammad bin Qasim conquered Sindh? So after he conquered Sindh, Islam spread in those areas where Raja Tahir conquered, and there was justice, peace, and harmony, which was not there before Muhammad bin Qasim came, because it was ruled by Hindu Maharaja and he was very cruel, as I told you before, as a result of Arab invasion in Sindh. So this is why there is a lot of influence of Arab in Sindh right now as well. What was the age of Muhammad bin Qasim at the time he invaded Sindh? He was only 17 years old at that time, which is a very young age to be a leader and to conquer a land such huge as Sindh. So, as we discussed that Muhammad bin Qasim basically was origin, like his hometown was in Arab. He was from Iraq, so he was an Arab. So, what do you think? That what are the similarities between us, like we are living in Sindh and we are the people of Sindh right now? So, and the Arabs, you know who are the Arabs? The one who are in the Gulf area. So, what do you think are the common values and customs that we have in common today as well? I want you to think about it and give me a written assignment on that.